in my life? Let me know. I think I am. Did I get the time right? You know I mess up a lot. So there's a very good chance I might have messed up. I got an ad playing on the big screen. I see Selma's here. Hey, Selma. Selma says she do ASMR channel in your channel. Can sing 24/7, like drinking soda. That is very interesting, Selma. You're full of good ideas. Congratulations on you and Jackson. Hey, Super Champ. Lee says, good evening, Yogi. Good evening, Lee. Hi, Jessica. Jessica, how'd your live stream go? I thought a lot about you last night. Hey, Ellie. Ellie says, hi. Tip says, I hope Indianapolis is the others. Lee says, hey to Ellie, and says, hey to Sniper. Sniper says, the other side of the rainbow. Selma. I had a very enjoyable time with Squirrel Sniper last night. Covered a lot of territory. I think a lot of people learned a lot about and from Sniper, which is pretty awesome to happen. I just did my own little bit of breath work. I did the breath work that I've been helping you guys with, and maybe we'll do that again if you think that it's beneficial. Jessica says, Eric, I really need breath work. Let's do it right now. Jessica, let's do. Hey, man, our other breath friend. Let's do the breath that we've been working on. I've mentioned the many benefits where we take a normal, easy breath in, easy and light. As we exhale, after we exhale, we hold the breath. We count of 1, 2, 3, whatever feels comfortable. We're not shooting for that air hunger of an extended breath hold. We just want to stop the breath. Here's what we're doing. When we get the scared out of us, when we find ourselves experiencing anxiety, when we're having a panic attack, we are breathing like we're having a panic attack. Go figure. That's fine while we're having a panic attack. But what happens is we find ourselves breathing, mimicking that through the course of the day. So this is actually helping us manage our CO2, our carbon dioxide. And in return, we get peace, we get balance, we get relaxation, we reduce stress, we eliminate anxiety. So let's set the clock. Let me bring up the clock, or then we're going to set the clock. We're going to set the clock to, we did 4 minutes last time. Has anyone had, so far we've all done this breath. I think all of our breath working friends, and I don't think anyone has had any issues with it. It's a good breath. And I'm unable to do it with you because we do this breath on our own, but I'm going to guide you through it. I'll help you with the first one, and then I'll be talking throughout. You mentioned, hi, Kat. Eventually, we might do some. Yeah, when you have people shooting at each other right behind you, that tends to happen. I can imagine. We've had some shots fired here from time to time, and I live in a pretty safe area. So, Mint says, yes, thanks, Eric. You're welcome, Mint. So, we're going to get started. That's okay. I was late too, super artist. Jessica says, check out my short that she has on her channel. I will. I'm going to bring it up so that I can remember. And then we're going to dive right in. All right. That's like, remember, better self daily. Well, we get Praveen. Hey, Praveen. Praveen says, so Yogi, sir. Hello, my friend. All right. Everyone ready? Praveen says so to all, and Praveen is ready. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to close our eyes. Let's take one deep breath through the nose and then a double sip of air. And then we're going to exhale through the mouth, and then we're going to go right into our shorter breathing breath retention practice. So here we go. We're going to breathe in through the nose, sip in air, sigh through the mouth. And relax. Let's do that one more time. Let's just bring ourselves in a deep state of relaxation. Breathe in through the nose, sip in air, sigh. One more time. We're reversing everything. We're reversing the trend. We're going to relax. We're going to breathe in, filling the belly with air. Carol, I faded out there just for a second, but I'm back. I'm going to set our timer. Hi, Stitch. We're going to take an easy breath through the nose, an easy exhale. That's okay, Stitch. And then bring your fingers up to your nose and lightly pinch and hold for a count that feels comfortable for you. It could be one, it can be a count of two, it can be a count of three. And then take one or two easy breaths. And as you exhale on that last easy breath, hold again. And we'll repeat for 4 minutes. So let's close our eyes and stay relaxed. I'm going to bring up, when you hear the meditation gong, we'll begin. Going to breathe in through the nose, exhale, and hold for a count of 1, 2, 3. Take another easy breath. Take another easy breath. And on that exhalation, we hold again for 1, for 2, for 3. Whichever feels comfortable for you is what we're going to do. There's no pressure, there's no time, there's no extension. Just hold the breath briefly. Breathing in through the nose, and we hold. Hold for a count of 1 or 2 or 3, whichever feels comfortable for you. And then recover. Take at least 2 recovery breaths. As you exhale on that last recovery breath, hold for another 3 or 2. And repeat. So many benefits to this breath. We just keep repeating. An easy breath through the nose, an easy exhale through the nose. Hold. On that breath hold, just fall into that little place of silence, looking at that point between the eyebrows. Hold it for a count of 2 or maybe 3, relaxing, and then taking 1 or 2 recovery breaths and repeating. Make sure you take those recovery breaths. Bringing the attention to the nose as we breathe in through the nose. If you feel comfortable, you can add that ocean's breath to it. In through the nose, out through the nose, and then hold 2 or 3. Count for 2 or 3. And repeat. Just keep repeating. Make sure you get those recovery breaths in. No sense of strain. If you feel any sense of strain, take an extra recovery breath. Take 3 if you need to. Turning this into a meditation, noting that point of silence as you hold the breath. On the exhalation, breathe in through the nose, exhale, and then hold. Nearing the end of our practice, and you're going to hear a gong. Keep breathing now. After you hear the gong, keep your eyes shut for just a few more moments. We are almost there. And let that breath go. Keep your eyes closed. We're going to gently Om 9 times. We're going to Om out loud for 3 breaths. We're going to breathe in and one more time. Breathing in. One more time. Breathing in. Now we're going to whisper it 3 times. Breathing in. A little more quiet. One more time, so quiet only you can hear. Three times only to ourselves. I'm very silent now. We breathe in. We hold. Breathe in. Repeat it one more time. And our last breath together, we breathe in. Sit in that silence for just a moment longer. Just a beat. Come back out of this very slowly. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your shoulders. Move your head back and forth. Take a big yawn if you want to. Love you guys. Closing salutation. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. I love you guys. Hey Michael, nice to see you. Separate said, what's going on? What's going on, Ellie? You're in pain and kind of annoyed. You want to talk about it? It's okay, Michael. Michael, welcome in. Nice to see you. Duncan is not here. Duncan was in my live stream this morning. Hey, Carl. I'm doing pretty good, Carl. And I'm here, Stitch. Jessica, yep, Jessica's here. Kat is here too. Or she said hi. She might be in and out. She might have been doing some breathing with us. Ellie says, yoga, I don't know. So just let's just relax, Ellie. And relax, I don't mean purposely so. Let's just hang out, have a conversation. What do you want to talk about? What do you like to do, Ellie? Jessica says, I love you, Eric. Thinking my anxiety is calming down. I love you too, Jessica. Hey, Skits. Hey, Ellie, you got friends here. Hey, Stitch, how you doing? Let's see. Sib says, Yogi, what was the significance of the book on your stream as you waited? Last book I ever wrote, The Tao of Distance. It is a very, very loose interpretation of the Tao Te Ching for distant runners and walkers, endurance athletes. Get some pretty nice reviews from my ultra running friends. It's not a it's not a translation of the Tao Te Ching, but my interpretation. I started writing a interpretation way back in 2009. Don't remember why I put it aside. Hi, Anna. Hi, Sissy. Mint says, yes, it was well. Why wasn't it, Jessica? I'm glad you can make it today. I'm glad you guys were here to breathe with me. I actually did this practice before I went live. I did it, and then I practiced Ho'oponopono. You guys heard me talk about Ho'oponopono? Ho'oponopono is Hawaiian shamanism. It is the art of reconciliation and forgiveness. It doesn't take any other participant because there's only one participant. There's only one consciousness, and you are it. I am a figure appearing in your consciousness as you are a figure appearing in mine, because in truth, there isn't separate consciousness. There's just consciousness, one mind. We can call it the mind of God, and that we are thoughts within the mind of God, which keeps us intimately and eternally connected to each other. Ho'oponopono and shamanism in general gets that deeply, that we are in a participatory universe. If I see something, I own it, which brings me to a sense of responsibility. If I see darkness, it isn't my job to go out with a flashlight. It's my job to clean where it's occurring in that one infinite mind that is shared by everyone. Ho'oponopono is a wonderful way of doing it. 4 simple phrases. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Why are we saying sorry? Because we did not know that we were living in a participatory universe and that we have a responsibility to cleanse everything that occurs. Everything. It's a beautiful responsibility. And we say, please forgive me, because we say, now that we do know, we will get to work. Please forgive me for being late to the forgiveness party, but I'm here now. We say thank you because we are grateful that now we have the opportunity to erase it. Just to erase it. And I love you seals the deal, because love is everything. Love is that state of consciousness. Try it. Jessica says it's not calming down. Let's continue practicing, Jessica. Hey, Jessica, can you do something with me? We'll keep working together. Jessica, Marlon, hello there, you sexiest of all. Nope, there's sexier yogis than me. I have it on good authority. Jessica says I can try. All right, Jessica, me and you, hand in front of the heart space. Anyone else can join in too. Hey, Ellie, are you with us too? Hands right in front of the heart space. And that's handscape. Just very easily. Do this at the speed that feels comfortable for you right now. And then let's slow it down just a little bit. How light can you make it? Can you barely skim the hands? Can you offer it as a very gentle self caress? How about if you put some pressure? And then go back to doing it nice and light. Barely skim it again. Put your hand on your heart space, right on your chest. Just very gentle circles. Getting in touch with that heart space. In yogic traditions, the heart space is the center of all intelligence. The heart knows, so we're calming the heart. We're opening that space, and we're giving ourselves the permission to relax. To know that in this moment, we are calm, we are safe, we're protected. That right now you're in a live stream with friends who absolutely, completely love you and are actively wishing you safety and peace and calm. Now we're going to bring our arms, just fold them in front of each other. We're just offering ourselves love. You can increase the pressure, or you can do it very light. You can pause anywhere and literally hold yourself tight and tell yourself it's okay. It's okay to have stress. It's okay to have anxiety because we don't want to add to it. We don't want to punish ourselves for how we feel. We want to feel how we feel, and then we want to let it go. We want to remind ourselves that we are in a place of love, that everything is okay. Everything is okay. And when we're done, we got one more thing to do, guys. We got my favorite thing to do in the world. Our friend Carl is going to laugh at me. I don't blame him. It's a funny thing to do, but it works. We're going to do our thumb meditation. We're going to put our thumb up. We're going to blow gently. Just blow on that thumb. And as we're blowing, move the thumb different lengths. How far away can you blow? Gently and still feel the thumb. How close can you move? Think of the breath as a caress. Literally caressing the thumb, calming the central nervous system. And when you're done, but only finish when you're done. If you want, keep blowing on your thumb. But when you are done, open your eyes. And I'll see you in the chat. We have one more thing to do, but we'll do it a little bit later. We're going to space some of these practices out. But we're going to practice this for the entirety of the live stream. This live stream, another 40 minutes, is dedicated to the people that I love. And if you're here, I love you. Namaste. Hey, Abigail. Abigail, the wonderful mod, the mod of all mods. CrossFit had my father blowing his thumbs on both of them. That's pretty advanced. The double thumb meditation, man. I've been doing yoga all my life, and I have not approached the double thumb meditation. Let's see. Jessica says, thank you, Eric. You're welcome, Jessica. You're welcome, Anna. Jessica, when you're ready, but let's do this before any anxiety builds back up. We're going to do another practice. This is our practice, guys. All of us. We're in it together. Not any single friend ever goes through anything alone. It says, we love you too, Yogi. Thank you again for this relaxing and vibrant live. It helps me relax so much. Thank you, Richard. Thank you for being here. Steve says, sir, dinner done. Back on you live, 100%. Thank you, Praveen. Super Artist says, thank you for everything you do, Yogi. You're an amazing man. Thank you for saying that. However, you heard me talking about if we recognize anything within consciousness, we own it. That includes the good stuff. Anything that you see in me is a quality that you have, including the bad stuff, I'm sorry to say. That means, yes, in your consciousness, there is a bald, bispeckled Yogi. That's probably the bad news. I would like to talk to Sissy about shadow work. Carl says, maybe you shoot double next time. I'm not ready. Go hard or go home. I don't know, Carl. How'd your father do? Give me a report from your father. Let's see. Marlon says, somehow I don't mind making myself seem ridiculous on a live stream, but I'm out in public. It's a bit harder. It can be. I'm ridiculous all the time. Cat and Jack can vouch for that, by the way. I will allow myself to be ridiculous just to put a smile on someone's face. That's my excuse. To be honest with you, I'm just ridiculous. The smile on someone's face is a bonus. Pepper says to Babine, a body is a battery. Thank you, Babine. Marla says, I don't really notice your bald head anymore, which is good because I want to keep my hair. Stitch comes in with an excellent point. Stitch says booger. That's our mantra. Jessica says, I'm not sure why that scared me so bad. Maybe because it was so close I could feel it. Triggers, Jessica. Triggers. The entirety of my live stream, every last bit of it, is to help us eliminate our triggers. I want everyone to have a safe place, but I can't go out in the world and make it for you. You can't go on a live stream. I can't go on YouTube. I can't go on the internet and create it that way. But I can help with tools that I've learned through classwork, through certification processes, and through a lifetime of study to help us erase those triggers. Sometimes what's going to happen, they still might be there, but we can ease them. We can, like sandpaper, we can smooth them out so that we recognize them, and it still might happen, but now it's a little more gentle. Man, don't discount gentleness. America says, I did a post about Austin. Carl is laughing. Abaco says, like the painting. You know what? Maybe in my old age, I'm going to teach myself how to paint. Sissy says it involves confrontation. I'm not a big fan of confrontation. However, we discover the golden nuggets within us when we do the work. Sissy, I mentioned to you earlier, you are so brave. You are so brave to do that work. Most of us don't want to do it. But like you said, It's freedom. We're giving ourselves the gift of freedom. Above all, I want to be free. I don't want my buttons pushed by an outside source because the truth is, there is no outside source. The buttons belong to me. In about an hour, I'll be in the gym, says Super Champ. I did my time in the gym today, meaning the basement. About an hour, we'll be done. It's I've been on what? I don't know how long I've been on. Doesn't feel like that long. I think half an hour, so we'll do a half an hour longer. Who's ready for another practice? Thank you. Ellie, 30 minutes I've been. Probably seems like 4 hours for you guys. For Carl, it probably seems like 6 hours. Him and his dad are watching, thinking, how long is this guy going to blow on his thumb? Jessica says, me, please, Jessica. You, Marlon says, sure. We have done this before, Jessica, you and I. Maybe others have not. Mint says, I can do one more before I go to Stacey's live for Scrabble. Please, Yogi. Hey, before we do it, Mint, and you can mention this to Daisy. If you're feeling anxious, a little stressed out, Daisy May is the place to be. Hanging out with her, playing Scrabble, or whatever it is she's doing, even if she's just sitting on her deck talking, or if she's cooking, or she's having tea time with Daisy, it's a remedy for stress. I love Daisy May. I love Nature's Song Realms. I love our friend Tandra. I love Cat and Jack. I love Toy Pups. I love listening to Susie's energy forecast and all that she offers. These are people who are creating a space for us all. We just hang out. But in the meantime, we're going to do one more practice. We're going to start with 3 more breaths. And then we're going to go into a little meditation, a mindfulness technique. I've done this with Jessica before, and I'll guide you through it. Let's breathe in again through the nose, sip in air, and sigh. Relax your shoulders. Let your shoulders fall back to the ground. Give in to gravity. Gravity is not our enemy. Gravity is just pulling us down to earth. Let's breathe in one more time. Fill up the belly with air. Sip in air. Sigh. Make that sigh a whoosh. I'm going to stand by my statement. You can't be stressed out and whoosh at the same time. I think Carl argued with me about this. We're going to breathe in one more time. Fill in the belly with air. Sip in air. Big long sigh. And relax. We're going to do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 mindfulness technique. I will guide you through it. It's a little meditation. It helps bring our thoughts to a nice peaceful state. So we took our deep breath. We focused on our body. We're relaxed. Identify 5 things that you can see. Look around and name 5 objects. And pay attention to the details, to the color, to the textures. 5 things. Don't try too hard. Whatever's handy, whatever's close by. As we've picked out our 5 things, and as we've noted the color and the textures, the shape, describing it without any story that goes along with it, just noticing it, just awareness. We move on to notice 4 things that you can feel. Right now, notice I can feel my hand. I can feel my breath. If I bring my awareness to it, I can feel my shirt on my body. What can you feel right now? 4 things. Could be the fabric of your clothing, the chair that you're sitting in, the temperature of the air. Can you feel your breath? Can you feel the floor? Just 4 things. Now pay attention and listen for 3 sounds. It could be sounds that are up close. It could be ambient sounds, such as traffic in the distance. It can be voices, be my voice, the hum of an appliance, that white noise. It could be a distant TV set. Now we want to identify 2 things that we can smell. And if you can't recognize any smell, if you can't smell anything, think of your favorite scents. How about fresh coffee in the morning? How about laundry right when it's finished, coming out of the dryer or off of the clothes on? Vanilla is a favorite of mine, but we're only naming 2. Last thing, notice 1 thing that you can taste, and if you can't taste anything right now, think of your favorite flavor. For me, I'm going back to vanilla ice cream, strawberry ice cream too. 2 things. And now we're going to finish with 1 more breath. We're going to breathe in again through the nose. We're going to sip in air. 1 long sigh, letting everything go. And we're done. Hello, Rosie. Hey, Deb. Let's see. Deb says, Yogi, my group meditation was 10 ladies with rain sticks. Oh, wow. Drums, frequency music, an hour of empty minds brings up all things stuck inside that felt go out from my root chakra, out of my crown chakra. Amazing. Amazing, Deb. You were with the right people. And let's see. Mint says, how are you today, Becca Bill? Excellent question. How are you, Becca? And Rosie, how are you? So we are going to get right to the hour point, and we'll probably end the live stream for the afternoon because I got to call an insurance agent. I have a house that is uninsured, and I see no way of getting insurance right now. That's the bad news. Good news is I don't have to pay insurance. Bad news is I got to remember not to do anything stupid. The good news is I don't plan on doing anything stupid. The bad news is I often do stupid things. You see my predicament, my conundrum? What's the difference between a predicament and a conundrum? Other than I can more easily pronounce one than the other. You're welcome, Paveen, my friend. Hey, Heavenly Star. Heavenly Star, how are you? Oh, wow, I love drum circles. Drum circles bring me back to my Grateful Dead days, guys. That's right. I was a long-haired, freaky hippie. Through the entirety of the 80s, much of the 90s. To be truth, I'm still a freaky hippie. I just don't have the long hair anymore. Seb says, "What's the plan for tonight, Yogi?" I don't know, Seb. Um, Man, we've had some good people come up. Yesterday was um, Toy Pups came up in the afternoon for a little bit, and then we had Sniper. And Monday I had Miss Flipper on in the afternoon. I feel like we're on a roll. I don't want to let you guys down. I saw Teddy on my walk this morning, and I said, "Hey, our friend Lee Lu said that you'd be a nice addition," and she said she'll think about it. Hey, Lee, what do you want to do? Anyone in here want to come up for an extended conversation? I love having the extended conversation. Uh, Deb says he had dreads. He just isn't telling us. Some of you have seen my hippie photos. I put them in thumbnails. I had super long blonde hair. You know, some people throw out the term Greek god kind of loosely. I'm not saying that it applies. I'm not saying that it doesn't apply. I'll let you guys decide on your own. You know, God, godlike. The term pretty was thrown around quite a bit too. Becca says, "I'm like a hippie, but I only wear black, so it's a strange hippie." All hippies should be strange. Welcome to the club, Becca. I like the fact that you are a strange hippie. That just makes me love you all the more, Becca Boo. Praveen says, "Thanks, sir, for this lovely opportunity." Thank you, Praveen. Thank you for being here. I don't have enough, I don't have the potential to grow even one dreadlock right now. It would take all of my mental capacity in order to even attempt to grow a dreadlock. Super Artist says, "Yogi, I don't understand both words you just said." What did I say? I can't even remember what I said. I know I had difficulty pronouncing one. Predicament and conundrum. Hey, Heart Matters. Oh, MDL. How are you? I really missed the fact that we had our regular YouTube channel names in the chat. You can change it, by the way. Carl, you know what predicament is. You and I have found ourselves in a predicament before. No, maybe we found ourselves in a conundrum. But it says, "I love this community." Me too. Sissy says, "Yes." Sib says, "I'd like to see Anna come up." I would love Anna to come up. David Goggins. Where do we go with that David Goggins comment? Heavenly Star says, "Yogi Bear, you got water by you, mister?" I don't have water by me, but I don't have to take a supplement until this evening. Hey, Dolly. Dolly, thank you for the jewels. Much, much appreciated. Same meaning as quandary. So Debbie throws in one more word I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing. Conundrum, predicament. I can't even remember it. Quandary. Quandary. This is true. Why do we need three words that mean basically the same thing? Why do we need three difficult words that basically mean? How come they couldn't throw in one easy word for me? Becca says, "I'm sorry, but I can't keep up with the chat today, so please forgive me if I miss anyone's comment. Me and you, we're in this together, Becca Bill. And I can't afford to miss anyone's comment. You guys might be talking about me behind my back. Saying good stuff, of course. but I want to hear it. Mint says, maybe if you walk Ben back in the day, you might have looked like a woman. I might have looked like a woman. I had a really big beard too, though. Hey, if I remember it this evening on the live stream, I'll post a thumbnail. Oh, what do you do, Lee? Lee is asking if he can come out of his doghouse. Jessica says, I'm going to go for now. Thank you, Eric, for helping me calm down. Have a good day, everyone. You too, Jessica. You know where to find me. Anna says, thank you, Lee and Yogi. You're welcome, Anna. A conundrum is a type of riddle, often one that uses a pun or play on words. I love them. Gotcha. I can see why you would, Sniper. It suits you. Rabin says, Yogi, sir, come to India. We both will visit Tibet. We'll meet my monks, and we'll learn more about yoga. With me and my army identity card, we can go deep inside Tibet. Wow. That would be something for sure. The dictionary I grew up was about 8 inches thick. Hey, do you think it's bigger or smaller now? Have we done with less words? Or have we introduced more words? Sib says, Becca Dali is Phoenix Fireside. Yes, she is. She's awesome too. And she's put out some amazing shorts. I've been enjoying them, Dolly. Heavenly Star says, everyone wants us to do a song together, Yogi Bear. Hey, you and I can do Country Roads. Do you harmonize? I don't know how to harmonize. I barely know how to sing. I barely know how to speak. Mint says, take care, Jessica. Hope you're better now and the exercises have helped you to feel a little less anxious. You know, they help me quite a bit too. It helps me to do them, and it helps me to guide people through it. He says, sounds good, story. Nice idea. Becca says, much love, Jessica. What do you think? Or do you get another song in mind? I would love to sing with you. MDL says, did you listen to English folk music in the 90s? Did not. I listened to the Grateful Dead in the 90s, in the 70s, in the 80s, and the 90s. And still, although the last 10 years I've been deeply immersed in jazz, Coltrane, Miles Davis, Horace Silver, as well as classical music. I find classical music to really, really soothe me. If you guys, I don't know if Jessica is gone or if she can still hear me in the background. If you need a little extra calm, classical music. Even if you don't like classical music, that's the magic of classical music. Even if you don't like it, it still induces that same sense of calm. It could be your least favorite music and it would still calm you. I do know what aura means, Carl. Any self-respecting yogi is going to have to know what aura means. Why? Are you looking at my aura? You're not making fun of my aura, are you, Carl? It's not like all different colors. It's not all distorted or anything. You're not messing with my aura, are you, Carl? Ellie says, I don't know how to feel. Hey, Ellie, that's okay. What if you gave yourself permission to just be a little confused right now? What if it was okay and you didn't have to figure it out, but you somehow knew that when you were ready to know, you would know? Super artist follows right back up. Ellie, maybe it doesn't matter how you feel so long as you don't feel bad. There you go. And you know what? Even feeling bad's not that bad because everything changes when we examine it. Everything changes when we bring it into awareness. Dolly says his Country Roads is my favorite. I did not know that. In that case, if we sing on Friday, and it is an if, I'm on the fence. You guys let me know. As a matter of fact, guys, I'm going to do a poll. It's been a little bit since we've done a poll. Should we continue Friday night weekend singing. There's the poll. Lee says, Mint, what about a little WhatsApp group? You know what? If you guys could be there for each other as a support group, and Lee, if you don't mind me saying this, in my opinion, you have turned into an excellent facilitator. He says, Yo, you walk me through a vegan Thanksgiving dinner? What's on your plate? You're going to be disappointed. What's on my plate is the same thing that I had the day before Thanksgiving and the same thing that I have after Thanksgiving. I'm not joking when I say I eat the same thing every single day. It's not a yogic thing, although it's not a non yogic thing. It is a few years ago due to stress, um, due to depression after the loss of my father, uh, as well as overdoing my fasting. I was fasting sometimes up to 22 hours a day, but I was also training for ultra running. So I was forcing in too many calories in a 2 hour window eating opportunity later in the day. It didn't do me any favors. I got acid reflux, painfully so, where I would wake up in the middle of the night as if I was drowning. It was horrible. And I had to be quiet because I was afraid to wake up my father, who was suffering from um, congestive heart failure. In order to fix it, I had to, one, address my sleep habits, my eating habits, and as well as admit that yes, even yogis, longtime practitioners, have some issues. I eliminated so much from my diet, anything that might act as a trigger, and then I slowly added things in, and so I reached a point where I was no longer suffering from that, but I was getting sufficient calories, and it was healthy. Now, I'm not opposed to doing something Thanksgiving, um, but the last few years, it's all been the same. Happily so. I have no trouble doing what I'm doing. Uh, so the hard part is because I know how intensely weird it is to offer it up to other people. But as you guys know by now, I don't mind being intensely weird or even mildly weird. Let's see. Speaking of intense, Dolly says, my intense outpatient therapy class was for anxiety, depression, and PTSD. How did that go, Dolly? Hey, Dolly, how are you? Hey, you guys asked who I wouldn't mind having up. Of course, everyone would be welcome for an extended conversation. I would love to have, if Dolly would ever be interested, to have a um, entire live stream session with Dolly. If she would, I know she shared her story on her channel. If she would like to share it here, and her and I talk about it, offering her healing journey as a means of healing for other people. As you saw in the chat, for outpatient therapy, for anxiety, depression, and PTSD, it's a heavy load. If you listen to Dolly, you know it still isn't always easy for her, but you know that she's on a healing journey and she's not afraid to put it out there if she thinks it's going to help you. She's an amazing, amazing person. I love Dolly. I'd love to have that conversation with her because I think it would be helpful for so many if she's interested. Sampa says the magic of classical music is the fact that it's still in 432 hertz and not the music that comes after the 1949, which is always 440 hertz. It's the frequency, the harmonic tone. Yeah, you and I have talked about that before. And Sniper, on one of our Tuesday evenings, let's bring that up. Why 1949? What happened? And is modern classical music still being produced in 432? And if they changed it, would it still be classical music or would it be something else? Minty is on his way over to hang out with Daisy May. It was awesome. Well, we got 100%. I don't know if we've ever gotten a complete 100% for the singing. 12 votes. Wait a minute, guys. You have heard me sing. You know I'm not a very good singer. I'm including myself in that weekend singing. That means you're going to have to listen to me too. Mint says, much love to you, Peekaboo. Take care and stay well, my lovely friend. Man, Mint is such an awesome person. He belongs over Daisy May. That's an awesome group of people. He says, 1947, India got independence from British rule. Yes, they did. Father of your nation, Mahatma Gandhi, brought that about through ahimsa, non-harmfulness. Amazing. And in doing so, he inspired Dr. Martin Luther King, the American modern civil rights movement. Carl says, gladly. What are we gladdening about, Carl? I missed the conversation. And let's see, are you benching today, Super Artist? Super Artist says it's got to go. Hey, Adam. Adam says hello, everyone. Hello, my friend. The only one who stepped up to the pizza challenge, to the mushy pizza challenge. I'm going to skip down to the bottom for a second. Ellie says, good super, can have my big brother getting hurt. Sniper says, Dolly is there for others. We must make sure that we're all there for her. Absolutely, Sniper. Thank you for saying that. Just scrolling up, see if I missed anything. Almost at that hour mark. I need to call my insurance agent. My ex-insurance agent. Hey, Signature, my friend. How are you? Hey, Marley.
Hi there.
How are you?
Dandy Seth. Well, right now a bit frustrated because my I cannot go get in the gym because I did pause my membership. The thing is, I paid a full month I wasn't going because of the I was too late to pause it, and now I still have 4 more days till the end of the month until I can actually use my membership again.
Gotcha.
And they could just give me the courtesy to let me in once, even though I've been going to that gym for over 2 years. So that's fun. So I
Can you
guess I'll just. Okay.
can you do some body weight stuff maybe?
I'll probably just do. I have a little bit of equipment at home. I'll just do a simple workout at home, and it's what it is. But
Right.
it does piss me off a little bit, and like at least and there is also the option that you are allowed to bring someone with you, but they weren't even willing to let like a friend of mine who was coming by let me in with him. So they are, I don't know, not really the customer service you'd hope for, especially in a place where you've been paying a membership for years. But oh well.
Right.
I'll figure something out at home, and yeah.
Good. You got some equipment at home?
A little bit, not as much as I used to, but yeah.
So we're going to close things down in just a minute, but I saw you want to come up,
Okay.
and it's been a little bit, so I'm happy to catch up with you.
Yeah. And yeah, so I'm gonna go back home and yeah,
Quick,
that's what it is. But
quick question.
yes,
How's your cat?
she's all right. She's a bit bored, but right now during the day she's not really moving anyway because it's too hot.
Right.
And yeah, got my actually two new hats at least. They were on sale because summer is starting to end. So I think they were like 155 a piece.
Right. Right.
And like that hat that normally you would probably pay like $10 each for. So that's why I'm wearing two hats right now.
Hey, our friend Lee says, Dundee, you look a lot happier.
Um, not sure I'd agree, but well, okay. I don't know how I look, so
All right. It's hard to look unhappy when you're wearing two hats. That's my opinion.
there might be some truth to that.
Only happy people wear two hats.
Okay, the door at the train doesn't open. That's always fun. But luckily, there's another one. Hey,
Hey,
Becca, good to see you.
MDL says that's an awesome beard, but where is that accent from?
Wherever you'd like it to be from.
New Jersey,
Maybe.
Iowa.
Never been there. Oh, okay.
Becca,
I learned
Becca
it
says
meant
Marlin means
wizard.
wizard.
Oh, you think like with Merlin or yeah.
Becca Bruce says I love the beard.
Thanks. Yes, Carl, you're right. But I think Carl already knew. He cheated. But yeah,
All
okay,
right.
now you can probably hear the drum. Anyway, I don't want to keep you any longer.
The extended chat is about the same, Ellie. Our chats are normally quite a bit. Hey, Ellie, do you sing? Because we sing on the weekends, and it looks like we're going to keep singing because we got 100%, 14 votes, and everyone wants to keep it up. All right. Lee says, I love King Arthur mythology. Me too. Hey, Lee, have you ever read The Mists of Avalon? It's a wonderful book. And let's see. Sepa says 432 hertz produces a clean, symmetrical pattern, but 440 creates a more chaotic and less defined pattern. It's a good song, Buckaboo. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to head out. Marlon, thanks for coming up. And do me a
I'm
favor.
still alive.
I don't either, Ellie, but I do it anyway. It's a lot of fun. Can you do me a favor? I'm going to wrap things up.
And yoga is a very good thing.
Can you say goodbye to everyone for me?
I don't know if my voice won't give out before, but bye, Ellie, Sniper, Sweating and Smiling, Becca, Debbie, Anna, Carl, Sissy. And half the people I don't know, or a few people I don't, Reem, and who is CM?
How about this? Marlon, you and I say goodbye, everyone. We love you.
Goodbye, everyone. We love you.
There we go.
Okay, we have to do it together.
Yep. No, that was good. That works. All right, guys. Take care. See you, Marlon.
Bye.